Submitting a plan review project to the State Fire Marshal's office is easier now than ever before with our Information Management System, or IMS. You start by heading to our website, lasfm.org, and clicking the blue IMS button. If this is your first time to use the system, you'll start by going to the First Time Users Register Here link. You'll enter your name, address, email, category of user, and create a login name and password you'll be using. Once in the system, you've got a few options, but the most common choices are to submit or access a project or plan review and request an inspection. To submit a plan review, click Start New Review. You'll also see a list of prior projects here if you're a frequent user of the system. You'll be asked if this is a new project, a resubmittal, or an exception request, also known as an equivalency. There is also a key question of whether this is an add-on submittal to an existing project. You're then given multiple options to identify what kind of project you're submitting. If it's the most common, architectural review, you'll name your project, enter its address, but you'll also need to confirm its location on a map. Next, assign the type of project and include any details like number of stories and cost of project. That's followed by the type of construction and scope of work, as well as energy code compliance and state construction code questions. You'll then be detailing the intended occupancy. You'll have the option to denote multiple occupancies, for example, a business occupancy with a portion to be used as mercantile. The next section is to identify any additional features that may need separate reviews or will help the plan reviewer get a more complete picture of the project. A very important section is identifying the individuals involved in the project, which must include the owner at a minimum and a professional of record if required, like an architect or engineer. Next, you'll upload all documents you have associated with your project, especially the architectural plans and/or drawings. Equally as important in order for the review to end up on a plan reviewer's to-do list is paying the review fee. If not, the project will sit incomplete. But once fully submitted, no changes will be allowed until the plan reviewer begins their process. And a tip from our plan review staff is to save often throughout your submittal. To request an inspection for your submitted project, you'll need to know your project number and indicate what kind of inspection you're looking for. It's recommended to request your inspection at least 2 weeks before you need it. Then, you'll hear from a deputy as soon as it ends up on their to-do list. And of course, if you run into any hurdles in this process, feel free to reach out to our office for help. The State Fire Marshal's office thanks you for allowing us to serve you in your endeavor to contribute to your community's business footprint and our state's economy.